Hey everyone, welcome to the channel that brings you spiritual multidimensional content. That means that the readings are from an expanded point of view and also that they are not for a specific time but should resonate with you whenever you come across them. So, Aries, let's just get into your reading. These are going to be short, you guys, shorter than the ones before. There's a lot of other readings that I have ready for you guys, but I like to just keep the momentum going with the zodiac readings because, yeah, those just, they tend to just glue everything together. So, Aries, let's get into it. What the fuck is this? Conflict. Why? Because you're looking for something you can't find. Okay. So, Aries, there's someone in your life that is kind of like looking, it's kind of like, so this person is reflecting you when you were at the beginning of your journey and you know what this is like. So, someone is going through like a dark night of the soul and they're kind of in conflict with themselves. It's making them be in conflict with other people, but it's not because they're a bad person or because they're jealous of you or anything like that. It's simply because they have just started their path. And let's just say when you started the path, you were on a higher, you were in a less dense frequency than this person is starting their path. So you kind of understood the fact that you were slowly losing whatever power you had at that time, but that later on that power would be replenished, right, with the new version of yourself. But this person doesn't understand any of that. And even with that understanding, you remember how conflicts became easy, like between you and other people, simply because you were in an inner conflict with yourself. The reason why this is coming up in your reading is that it seems that this person is around you, and not only that, they're looking at you. So this is you closing up a certain chapter of your life, closing up this chapter, actually closing this chapter of seeking and the warrior and that kind of feeling, the seeker, the warrior, the warrior, the one who is out there searching, soul searching and whatever. You've just completed that basically, right? And this person is kind of looking at you, you know almost realizing that at the end of their path, this is what they should be like. They should be wherever you are. But like I said, it is kind of bringing up feelings inside them of failure, of confusion basically, and just not knowing like what has their life led up to up until this point. So Aries, basically you've got the star here and the King of Cups, and that's just telling me about how mind your own business, stay in your lane. You cannot go through someone's initiations for them. They have to go through their own initiations for themselves. And I get that you want to help and you want to be of assistance, and obviously you're a loving, compassionate person within this stage of your life. And I need you to understand that holding the space, that is being fully where you are right now, which is a place of expansion, of inspiration. Like you and this person are literally into completely different places. Like you can just see by the cards, like the frequency is really different. um you're in a very creative space. I'm hearing launch, manifestation, things like that. And how you help people around you is not by trying to speak into them, their new selves. You're never going to do that. You're never going to help someone by thinking that you can speak life into them. It doesn't work like that. How you do it is by maintaining your frequency. Go about your life. Also understand that you wanting to stop and almost give up everything to help this person, while you may be thinking that is like a valiant thing to do, and like, oh my god, I don't, it's just it's resistance. Like it also has to do with you being afraid of your own path and what that's bringing for you, and the fact that you're gonna have to be this person that is okay with succeeding while other people are not doing so well. And that may be scary for you. More than scary, you might think it's wrong. Well, I'm here to tell you that it's not wrong, it's completely normal, and that is how you help people the most. A lot of light workers don't know that. That's why they give so much of themselves to people and lack boundaries, because you think that because you can feel everyone's sadness and self-hate and anger, it means that you're responsible for it, in the sense that you must help them get through it by what? Like basically letting them feed off of you until they're okay. They're never going to be okay in that way. They're never going to be okay in that way. And the thing is, they didn't know better. You knew better. So don't make that mistake, because it would be a mistake. What you can do now is thrive, is carry on, go on, be within your state of success and self replenishment, because that's also what I'm getting here. Like, you come from a place where, you were on the journey, and you had to deal with a lot of lack, just a lot of things like removing themselves from your life because they don't carry the frequency that you now have. And since having the frequency now, you're getting replenished. Like, you've kind of like fixed your frequency. You've made it balance out with things that you want in your life. So there's this magneticism that's happening right now. um this feeling from this person is going to get worse. Like, they will be combative, and that's because your life is kind of playing out this contrast between, like, success and lack, and it's kind of using you and this person as an example. You guys might be in the same house. This might be your spouse, and they're not doing as well as you are right now, and coming from a place where they used to be the breadwinner or used to do well, so they're not really dealing well with the fact that you're now the one that brings home the money, or, like, I don't know, you're about, like, whatever you were working on while you were at home is now popping off, and it just so happens that, like, their career is kind of dwindling right now. There's just a contrast like that playing out, and this person is not going to deal well with that contrast. And this reading is just to prepare you for the contrast, for you not to think that there's anything wrong that's happening. You are still winning, you are still thriving, you are still on the right track. You're on the right track. So just hold the space. Like, hold the space, because that is how you help everyone around you, by grounding this energy of success and victory and thriving within the grid around you guys, the energetic grid in your house, in your home, or within this friendship or whatever. Okay, Aries, that's all I have for you today. Later.